The dominant life forms on the earth. Dominant life forms. And also they are very abundant. That means they are very frequently found.
Yeah.
Also, one more fact is, they are actually important for us also. We need them to survive. So they are essential to sustaining life on this planet. 5 basic groups of microorganisms, and also these 5 groups are the one which cause disease also. There are 5 basic groups of microorganisms. So first is bacteria. Obviously, they are very common and they're talked about more because bacterial diseases are more common. Okay. Now bacteria are unicellular, microscopic. That means microscopic means that they're very small in size and we can't see them from our naked eye, only through microscope.
Yeah.
And they are prokaryotic organisms. And they divide by binary fission. Binary fission means when identity of the mother cell is lost. If this is a bacteria, binary fission means they will start dividing from the middle, and then they will divide into 2 daughter cells. This is called binary fission. E. coli is a very common bacteria. It's not pathogenic. Pathogenic means, do you know what does this term pathogenic mean?
It's not harmful to our bodies.
Yeah, so when we say non-pathogenic, that means it's not harmful. When we say pathogenic, it's harmful because pathogenic means disease causing. Second category is fungi. For example, yeast, molds. Now they are also unicellular like bacteria. They are unicellular, microscopic, but they are not prokaryotic. They are eukaryotic. Although they only have one cell, but still they are eukaryotic. Now, how do you know the difference between prokaryotic and eukaryotic? Okay, you told me one difference. They do not have nucleus that reproduce asexually by budding. This is a parent fungi. After some time, when it matures, a small bud appears on the parent body. This bud keeps on growing until it reaches the same size as that of parent, and then it separates.
Okay.
So in this way, the identity of the mother cell is not lost, like binary fission. Now, next category is viruses. They can only replicate inside a host body. So there is one more thing which is different from other microorganisms, that they may have DNA, they can also have RNA. They can also have, during COVID, you must have heard about double-stranded DNA, single-stranded DNA. Viruses can also have one strand in DNA, just one in their genome. Viruses may not have DNA as their genetic material. They may have just RNA, but they can also have a double-stranded RNA. The another thing is that they may possess either DNA or RNA, but not both as their genetic material. They are not living when they're outside, but once inside the host cell, they start their mechanisms because they use the host machinery.
Okay.
So they can use host machinery to replicate, they can use host machinery, and sometimes there are some viruses which can just sit in the host body, do nothing, just replicate with the same pace as the host is replicating.
Yeah.
Genetic material. Category we have protozoa. They are also unicellular, microscopic, eukaryotic organisms, but they do not have a cell wall. typically unicellular, microscopic, okay, algae, they are eukaryotic organisms, but they have a special property. They can carry out photosynthesis.
Okay.
Eukaryotic organisms that carry out photosynthesis. Now, next is sustaining agriculture. So they have, because as I told you, they have role in all the cycles. Like carbon cycle is when we, um, through respiration, when we exhale carbon dioxide that is taken up by the atmosphere, undergoes photosynthesis, and then the dead remains of plants and animals, they also have carbon in them. So everything gets recycled like that.
Yeah.
Their roles in recycling nitrogen, carbon, sulfur microorganisms. So because they are able to convert these essential elements into forms that can be used by plants in their growth. In fact, so much role they have that cows are able to digest cellulose only because of the microbes.
Hmm.
So I'll write that point also here. They are essential in enabling ruminant animals. What are ruminant animals? You know,
No.
ruminants are like cow, buffalo, sheep. They're called, they come under that category of ruminant animals because they have four stomach. They have four
Yeah.
pockets of stomach in them.
Okay.
So what they do, cows, buffaloes, they whatever they food they will have in their environment, they will just ingest that food, don't digest it. They have a bag like thing inside their gut where they will store it, and whenever they are in rest, they're sitting, they will just bring back that food back to their mouth and chew that again.
Oh, okay.
That's why they're called ruminants. They have cellulase enzymes and bacteria which can produce those cellulase enzyme so that they can digest cellulose. But we cannot eat grass
Hmm.
because we do not
Yeah.
have those bacteria in our gut which can help in digestion of cellulose. And ruminants have, such as cows and sheep, to digest cellulose from the grasses they eat.